so long. I'm about to go get some food and eat. I've been really weird when it comes to like my hunger. I haven't been as hungry as I usually am, but I'm hungry today. So I'm gonna go get some Asian or Thai food. And yeah, I just came out of the Ulta Beauty store. I had to get some lip gloss for my lips because you need to have hydrated lips. I'm feeling good, thank you. How are you feeling? K Money. It's a beautiful day. Happy Tuesday. And I have to say I'm blessed and I'm alive and I'm well. And I think that every morning we need to look, at ourselves in the mirror and really say, what am I grateful for today? As simple as I'm just here. I'm alive. I woke up. I breathe fresh air, So, well, you cut the grass and you do a great job at it, and have a lovely day. Hello there. It's been such a long time. How are you? So, yeah, I was just about to grab some food. Wanted to do a little chat and talk. It's such a gloomy day, but you know what? Nevertheless, it's a beautiful day. Sagittarius. Yep. You're Sagittarius too? Well, birthday's around the corner. Gotta start planning. I am gonna, oh shit. Right, back up. Yes, that is right. You are a Sagittarius. So what's the plans for the birthday? Your birthday is coming up sooner than mine. What is the plans for the birthday? I know I have no plans. I just know that I want to travel. I'm not a big celebrating birthday, with like friends and stuff. So that's not me. I rather travel and I rather have an experience instead of like, celebrating at like a restaurant or whatever. Like I do that with family because my family wants to do that to celebrate. We go out for dinner, my mom, my dad, my kids. But if I'm really gonna celebrate, I'd rather go on a nice trip. Just because regardless, I think you're gonna be spending money anyways, right? Like people do like club celebrations and stuff like that. But I'm just like, if I'm going to put any type of money into this, I'm going to take myself out of this place that I'm always in and I'm going to go somewhere else. So that's just me personally. But hope everyone is doing well and having a blessed day so far. I'm just about to go get some food and I think I'm going to get some Thai food. So here's my two like top food choices that I always get for lunch. I'm very like, I like what I like and I know that I'm not going to be disappointed if I just change my mind, So I always usually go for either Thai or Indian food. And I do either of those two because they have a lunch special hot bar. And so like they have options and you can choose. And so that's just me. I like to have options. I like to have options. And their food is really good. Like the Indian food, if you like Indian food, I wish everyone could come and just try his Indian food. He's actually a friend of mine that has opened up several different restaurants in the DMV area, and I've tried other Indian places, nothing compares to this man's food. So, yes. Chicken curry with noodles sounds good. I had curry rice for the first time the other day, like from an Asian food place, and I didn't know that was like a thing where they put like that, I guess the curry sauce over the rice, and it was good. It was different. I also go to this Dominican food truck that I'm passing right now. If I'm in the mood for empanadas, because they have really good empanadas there. But I want something more filling today. I wanna like a meal. Should have gone. So excuse my face. My face is peeling. I used this like facial peel thing last night, and I honestly didn't think it was going to really work the way that it's worked. And so I'm actually excited to see results, because my skin has been really not well recently. My skin has been going through a phase of like, it wants to break out. You know, I always take care of my skin. I always do well by it, but sometimes it just rebels against me and wants to break out. And you know what? Who knows? It might be just me being stressed, right? But I'm getting it back in order. And this skin peel thing, like you can see, I was looking extra crazy before I put some lotion on, because I didn't know that it was going to really be peeling like this. And so when I looked in the mirror, I was like, what the heck? I looked like I had a whole full beard. Embarrassing. But I put some lotion and I took care of the problem. But yeah, I'm excited to see just the progress over time. Once a day, I've actually been doing that, just eating once a day. I just started doing that, and I see that I have more energy. I see that I tend to not be so bloated, because when I'm bloated, I feel like I have no energy, and I just like, you know, I just want to do absolutely nothing. So yes, I definitely see benefits in just eating once a day. And I didn't think that that was a thing. I just thought that I should do that for myself, because I knew I needed to. What is everyone doing this Tuesday afternoon? What's going on? I never go on around in the middle of the day, but I said, you know what? Let me check on my people. I have some errands I have to run. But yeah, I'm actually just parked and I'm about to get some of the Thai food. So they have a bar, and like I said, they have a hot food bar, and you can choose from what you want. You can choose, I believe, they have like 7 different options. And then you can choose 3 different entrees with rice. A lot of times I just get one thing with rice. And I think that's what I'm going to do today, since I haven't been eating that much. Nice day off is always good. I've been really pushing myself to learn, and I think I mentioned this before, but it's crazy because I came across a video that really spoke to me recently, and I'm gonna, rewatch it. Me being that I have ADHD, I need to like rewatch things sometimes 3 times. Um, oh yeah, sorry, see, ADHD brain. I just thought like there's this other place. If they don't have what I want here, there's this other food hall place that I might go to that has a lot of different options. They just opened up. It's like in the cut. A lot of people don't know because it's underneath a apartment building, and they have like a whole bar in there with a whole bunch of different food choices, and they actually have Thai food there. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go there if they don't have what I want here. But what was I saying before? Oh yeah, I've been trying to learn how to sell digital products on Etsy. And like, I'm like, if other people can do it, I sure enough could do it. But it's been difficult. It's been a challenge. And I think it has to do with not having the proper equipment. I feel like my laptop that I have, it's an older version. Um, and so a lot of times I can't download proper apps or whatever that I need. And so it affects me that way, but I should be able to do it. And I'm very eager to learn and to get this, because if I can sell digital products online, that's going to be amazing for me and my family. You know, I'm really getting to a point where I'm not going to work for other people. I'm going to, be on my time. And I've always felt like this as a mom, as an artist, as a creative being, that we shouldn't be struggling working for other people. We should be doing for ourselves. We should be building for ourselves. And, that's why I started this platform. I didn't know what it was going to become of it. I still don't know what it's, becoming of it, but I know that I at least have a place where I can speak from my heart and speak to people that truly like and I enjoy talking to. So everyone should have their own platform. Everyone should try to build their own brand and just grow in life. Learn, YouTube is a place for learning. You can learn anything really nowadays on YouTube. Having access to YouTube, there's no excuse. If there's something that you want to do, you can, there's a video for that, and someone's out there, they're going to show you, or if there isn't, then you create it if you know how to do it. That's the beauty of this platform. So yeah, but right now I'm trying to learn how to create digital, or not create, but sell. And I think it's more so coming up with something that is unique and that people, could use on a daily, of course, because there's different things like coloring books, there's planners, there's, ebooks. There's just so many different digital products that could be sold. But I do want to come up with something that is going to be beneficial to someone, on a daily, because then obviously it's like, okay, I need that, so. You want me to show you how to well, once I like grasp the formula, then I will. But I feel like I need to really know what I'm doing in order. But I will. I have confidence. I have certainty in the fact that I will. And then I will show you guys. I promise you that. Once I get it, I want other people to succeed. And if I can make money off of it, I definitely know that you guys can, and that is something that I will definitely share with you guys. Well, thank you. I that makes me want to learn even more and even faster because, you know, just your curiosity of like wanting to learn as well. So yes, for sure. And I won't keep you waiting around too long. I definitely need to research more about it, but like I said, I came across a good video because I've been looking at, I've watched several different videos. You know, there's people that share different good information, you know, so that's why it's good to watch different people talk about it, because everyone, you know, knows their own different information that they can share with you. So this recent video that I came across and just resonated with me more because she was a stay-at-home mom, and she was like, she started off her video of saying like the struggles of just like living nowadays, and how it's hard, you know, to make a certain amount. And she had just had her second child, and her husband or whatever was, you know, telling her to stay at home because like it doesn't make sense for you to put your kids in daycare, you know, to pay a fortune when you might as well just stay home with your kids yourself. So she was like, I still needed to make some money. So she learned the formula, and she learned the art of what works when it comes to the digital product space online, selling digital products. And now she I think she was making like 30,000 a month. And so that really is inspiring, and that's something that I know that I'm capable of doing if someone else is. You know, like a lot of times I think we don't think that it's obtainable what we see other people do, but it is. If they can do it, why can't you? You know? And I think it's more so like the certainty that we have to have and the belief in ourselves, because when we have that doubt, or we like have that little seed of doubt, that already creates like a blockage in like where we're trying to go, you know, where we're heading. And so we block our own, you know, we block ourselves from achieving whatever it is that we want to. So when I see something, I'm like, I can do this too. I can do it too. Whatever it is. Remember, we're all human. We're all human. We all have the same, you know, brain. Maybe some have a higher IQ than others, but that doesn't mean that you're incapable of doing anything that they're doing. So that's my little spiel on that. But I just watched the interview with Madonna. She never does interviews, but I recently watched the interview that she had. I think it had been like 9 years since she's done an interview. And she did this interview with Jay, I forgot his last name, but I thought it was very interesting because she spoke of Kabbalah, and that's like, that has been popping up on my YouTube feed a lot. And so I started following this one guy that is a teacher of Kabbalah. And like at first I was very skeptical of Kabbalah because I only heard weird things about it from just like people in the industry and practicing it. And then when I hear things about like people in the industry, I'm already like, okay, you know, like I think we automatically go towards like, oh no, it's bad, like something weird, no. But I didn't find, like, I actually took the time to be open-minded and listen, and I found that, you know, the practice itself is not like a religion. It's just a way of living, and it really helps you get through your everyday life. And so I'm like, everyone should be like, practicing this way of living, I mean, I know we all have our own belief systems and all of that, but when it comes to like Kabbalah, it's just really like having certainty and like knowing that there is a higher power. um I know there's atheists out there, and I can't really, I guess, get atheists to understand, if they don't believe in God and a higher power. But it's just like there is obviously. Okay, I'm gonna let this car finish yelling. That's so annoying. When you hear that, don't you think like, oh, that's my car? Like, I know everyone has their unique, alarm that goes off. And it's like, do something about it. It's so annoying to me. It's always been so annoying. Like, even when my alarm goes off, I'm like so ready to hit that button, like, oh, no, no, no. Let me turn this shit off ASAP. But it's like some people are just like, huh, I'll get to it when I get to it. It's not disturbing anyone else. Anyways, so what do you mean I don't need to worry about if there is a higher power? I mean, I know there's God. I know what I believe in and all that. I'm just saying, like, I know there's people out there that don't believe in a higher power, and I don't know like where to steer. Like, if you don't believe in a higher power, I don't know where I would like or explain to you about anything, because I feel like you need to have a higher power, like, to get through in life, you know. What does top fans mean? Okay. I'm trying to like figure out how to add things on here. Okay. This is a nice little, can I make myself smaller? No, it's okay. But I do like this background. I think doubt is like normal. I think we're gonna always doubt everything, but now doubt if there is God or not. I don't doubt. I know that there's a God, just the way like my life goes, and like a lot of times people, I think in general, doubt whether there's God or not because of the way things are happening to them in their life. And so they're like, God, why aren't you showing up for me? Like, why is this happening to me? And really, we all have lessons we need to learn in our life. And like, it's easy to sit here and say like, why isn't my life going so smooth? Why isn't it going perfectly? But if it was, then what would life be? We're all here to learn a lesson. We're all here to go through challenges and overcome challenges, because we're all here to learn. We're all here to be students, and God is teaching us. Like, he is our teacher, and we're all here as students learning. And until we actually learn, I think like sometimes we don't understand why people are taken so early, but maybe it's because they like have already learned their lesson in life and God decided it's time for them to go. You know, I don't know. I have always wondered that, and I know that that might not be the reason, but I do really feel in the bottom of my heart that we're here to learn lessons. We're here to learn. We're here to help people, not only to learn, but to help people, of course, come together, um, you know, be creative humans, like all of that. But these challenges that we face, they're for a reason. Because if everything was butterflies and rainbows, then it's like, why are we here then, you know? So I think once we like change our perspective and look at things like that, it's easier to be like, okay, whatever I'm going through right now is just a lesson from God, and I'm going to overcome it. I'm going to get through it. And I'm not going to let this challenge defeat me, you know? Like I'm going to defeat it. I'm going to overcome it. I'm going to um get through. I'm going to get through. I'm going to make it. And also, I like that. I mean, we're all here to learn. If I'm a teacher right now, then I love that, because, or if you look at me as a teacher right now, then I love that, because I mean, I want to help anyone that, you know, needs to shift their perspective and think differently so that they can benefit, so then they can get through whatever it is that they're, you know, trying to overcome, but they're feeling stuck and in the same place. And I think a lot of times when we're feeling stuck and in the same place, it has to do with like us resisting whatever it is that we're going through, and then it keeps coming back, you know. And then it's like, learn this lesson so you can move on to the next lesson. But until you learn this lesson, you know, you're not going to go and you're not going to move forward. So that's how I've been looking at things. And like whenever so for example, because I think it's easier for me to give an example, and I know I am sitting here in the car talking and I'm hungry and I haven't got my food yet, but it's okay because I'm enjoying this conversation. I'm trying to also read comments, so bear with me. That is an interesting out-of-body experience. And you know, I believe you. I'm not one to say like, okay, well, yeah, sure, whatever, you know, and dismiss someone's experience. I believe that everyone has their own experiences, and who am I to, you know, question you whether or not. So that is a beautiful thing if that's what you saw, and that could be your mission in life, like, you know, seeing these things, or just that moment and you telling people, you know. I think that we have to look at certain things like that and be like, this happened for a reason, because everything happens for a reason. And yes, I am a Christian. I was raised a Christian, but sometimes I'm like, I don't like to say like my faith is believing in God and Jesus Christ. And I guess that is Christianity. But when it comes to like religion and stuff, I try not to like categorize it because, you know, religion was made by men. So, but I am a follower of Jesus Christ. Yeah, I would love that. Do I seem hangry? Snickers are for people that are hangry. But I just wish everyone peace and everyone understand. Is this guy parking police? I definitely need to, okay. I need to move my car. Put you guys right here. Always safe, never sorry. But I'm gonna move my vehicle. I do not want a ticket. I do not want a ticket. Tickets, $50. Isn't it insane? Well, 45, whatever. Sometimes 50. In DC, they're 50, but I'm in Maryland right now, and it's $45. And I think that's insane because you didn't put money in the meter. Thank goodness I have a handicap, because I think it's crazy that they're so ready to give you a $45 ticket for not paying for the meter. But you know what? Everyone has a job, and that's their job to do that, you know, so can't really be upset with them. But it's frustrating, yeah. But I moved and I'm good now. And I'm right in front of my Thai place, which I'll show you guys. This is a Thai place. This is the one Thai place that I know has good food. I don't know if you guys saw it because I forgot I had the background on, but it's called Lamoon Thai. If you guys are in the DMV area, check it out. Next time I'm gonna be going to my Indian food place. I kind of want to start doing like little videos on different places, because I feel like I know good food places, like different ethnicities that, you know, just like trying different culture food. I know where there's good different places that have really good food, so I might start doing something like that. But back to what we were saying. I think I should be monetized by now too, but I think it's the lack of consistency for me. Or I don't know. When I check the metrics and everything, like I'm almost there, but I'm still missing some like watch time. So it is what it is, but I love the support and the help as much as I can get from you guys, like just tuning into my videos and liking it and subscribing. And so I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I need to start making more content and think of different things, or just utilize my platform for me just being an artist and being creative, because I'm an artist and I create, and I want to start doing body painting. I actually got some body paints recently, good ones, and I need to start doing that. But I would prefer not to do it on myself. I would prefer to have models. I'm actually going to see if I can do that, because I have an event coming up that I'm going to be hosting, and I'm going to be body painting, and I need to like kind of like have a little practice session. So it would be great if I can do it on here. What do you mean by a woke person never wants to date another woke person? So I've just been doing more and more research on life, like why are we here? I think that's when I came across like Kabbalahism or whatever, but I don't know. It's just so, I don't know why people think of it as like a bad thing. I actually just got an Audible ebook, and to listen on tape, right? It's called Kabbalah for Dummies, because I think they made that because a lot of people just don't know what it's based on, and found like where it came from and the history and stuff. And I mean, it's all good practices. It's not like any ritualistic or like, weird stuff. It's just mainly to like help you overcome your hurdles in life, and what you should do, and like what it has taught me from just like learning it. I've learned that no, I'm not scared of being holy, but I don't know what that exactly means. One thing that it has helped my life with is when it comes to trying to control certain situations. And I've always been really big on like trying to control my outcome, or the outcome on things, and like it doesn't go my way, then it's like really possessive over it. Like it was bad. And now I have calmed down, where I'm just letting things be, because I know that it's out of my control, and it's only in God's control. And so what I say is, you know what? This is in your hands, God. I have no control over it. So I'm not going to be stressed over it. I'm giving it to you, because I know that you are going to do the best with the situation. I'm giving it to you, and I'm taking it out of my hands, because sometimes I stress myself out just by holding on to something that I obviously like have no control over. And I'm just holding on to it because I'm like, no, it needs to be like, It's like freaking trying to straighten curly hair when it needs to be curly. Like, no, it's not going to go my way, you know, unless I get a freaking flat iron and I do it. But it's, some things are just not meant to happen the way you want it to happen, and you just got to let it be. And I've learned that from, I guess, you know, listening to this guy. I don't remember his last name, but I'm sure he'll come up. If you put like David Kabbalah, he'll probably come up. But he's really good with his teachings, and it's really, it's something that everyone needs to look into, like their soul, and like just doing better for themselves, growing within themselves, you know. Yes, I have been on a was it Bigo app? I have, but then I deleted the app. Like, I was getting a lot of, I don't know, like, I didn't see the point of being on there. Like, I had a good amount of followers, but I wasn't making any money on there. And I'm like, I don't know. I just kind of felt like, no, I need to stick to one platform. I will, you know, or I will just get too distracted with this, and then I just wasn't benefiting from it. I don't know. So I just got off of it. It wasn't for me, I guess. I don't know. But I heard that people make money from that. I don't know how. I'm so hungry. I think that's why I'm not really fully into this conversation, or like I'm trying to make sense of what I'm saying. But I'm hungry, guys. I'm about to go and get some food because I feel like I'm about to lose it. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. As always, I absolutely love being on here talking to you guys. And I will be back sooner than later. I don't know when. But you know what? It will be soon. It will be soon, because I need to be consistent. And we'll have more great conversations like these. So it was really nice talking to y'all. I hope you guys have a blessed, amazing day. And remember that you can have certainty. Have certainty in anything that you want in your life. Have certainty. That's where it starts. Like, you have to plant that seed of certainty before it happens. You got to believe. That's what I tell my kids all the time. You have to believe. In order for it to happen, you're going to have to believe in it. And of course, I tell myself that too. But peace and love and kindness. I'll see you guys